Is Thabo Baxter planning to escape prison and ultimately escaping the country, but using the judicial system as a way of exit from prison? I've got reasons to believe that. And again, the second point that I also noted is that it appears like Thabo Baxter has got an interest to speak. Does that mean that Thabo Baxter is actually planning to expose the people behind him? But it appears like the state is suppressing Baxter to speak, and they're trying by all means to close the gap and not allowing Thabo Baxter to speak. It's a cause for a lot of questions, and I'm gonna show you why am I saying all of these things, provided that you are interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these things? You need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that favor and look, please exercise that power in favor of the video. Let's start with the fact that why Thabo Baxter had to appear in court virtually. Right, it has been confirmed by it's what it a citizen, guys. Uguti, if not a citizen, I will correct my facts right now. Uguti, the reasons why Thabo Baxter did not appear in person, it is for safety concerns. Now, this says one thing: you don't need a lawyer to interpret this. It's as simple as it sounds. They are fearing that taking Thabo Baxter, transporting Thabo Baxter from Hoshimamburu in Pretoria all the way to Bloemfontein, it poses a lot of risk. You will remember in the previous video that I make about the story of Thabo Baxter appearing in court, I stated that it appears like they can get ambushed in between the road, right? So to avoid such, let him appear virtually while in Pretoria. He will also be virtually available there in Bloemfontein, so they mitigate the risk in between of being ambushed, because it costs a lot. There must be some helicopters on place that should anything happen, they're able to fly as quick as possible to get the point. So those things, the state has confirmed that yes, according to the citizens, yes, they've confirmed Uguti, yes, the reason why Thabo Baxter is appearing in virtual, it is simply because of security concerns. That what the state has confirmed. Right, let's move right along, Uguti. Okay, when you move right there and then you go to the next point, which is now the point of Thabo Baxter having a keen interest to speak. It appears like, from what I'm sensing or reading in between, it appears like Thabo Baxter wants to say some things, but it appears like, again, maybe the state understand that, hey, if we give this guy a chance to speak, chances are he might say things that we don't want the public to know. So they are trying to suppress that. If you look at the strategic approach that the defense took, by the way, before I continue with this one, the Thabo Baxter case has been postponed for the 20th of June 2023 for further investigation. When Thabo Baxter asked if he will appear virtually or he will be present in court, look, the court says that will be decided. There's still enough time to decide whether you will appear virtually or you will appear in person. The defense team, going back to the defense team, they argued and said the court needs to satisfy itself and verify if this is Thabo Baxter, which is another point that I think I want to cover as well. But let's push this point a little bit further. Let's deal with the fact that they want Thabo Baxter in prison, and Thabo Baxter is very keen to be in prison, which means that he might be planning another escape, and this time I don't think they will ever find him again if he does escape. But then he has got a keen interest to speak. The question is, what is it that they fear, the state fear the most when it comes to giving Thabo Baxter the act time to speak? it appears like Thabo Baxter is very keen to speak for himself. And I can guarantee you, there are things that he's going to say which are not going to be nice, right? I don't know how best I can say this. I remember I was listening to an ex-convict, Skim GP. He was saying that the only time those people can kill Thabo Baxter, it is if Thabo Baxter starts speaking. From where I'm seated, it appears like Thabo Baxter is at the point where he's saying, let me just speak. If I die, I die. Because he's very, very, very keen to address the court. He's very keen to say something. I don't know. What if Thabo Baxter is about to expose someone, but the state, they are using their powers to suppress that process, right? But I disagree that transporting him from Pretoria to Bloemfontein, guys, it's very far. They can get ambushed. But maybe they can find a prison next to logo around Bloemfontein or in Free State, because Bloemfontein is in Free State. They can find a prison in Free State to accommodate him. Maybe they transport him on time. They don't have to tell him that we are transporting. They don't have to tell the defense. I don't know if it's possible that you don't tell them on time that we're gonna be moving him to from Hoshimampuru to Free State, so that maybe they mitigate the security concerns there that they have. But already the state is stating that there is security concerns in transporting him. There's going to be a lot of police on the road, and two, it costs a lot. At the same time, maybe they fear for their lives that they might get ambushed. It makes a lot of sense. But then, they are investigating something which is quite interesting. The state, the defense, which is Thabo Baxter's defense, they want the state to investigate. Remember that Thabo Baxter allegedly died he died when? On May last year. So then he escaped prison and then he was re-arrested. Now they produce a paper which the paper states that Thabo Baxter died. You know what I'm saying? So there's a stamp from the Department of Home Affairs that certified Thabo Baxter death. The defense they are saying no. Verify if this is the real Thabo Baxter. When I saw that, I was like, wow, what a quite interesting strategy. Thabo Baxter's got nothing to lose. Even if he delays this case, these are just pure delaying tactics. There, he's just saying, verify my identity. Am I Thabo Baxter? So in other words, he's insinuating that I may not be the Thabo Baxter that you want to arrest. To get the point. So, hey guys, this case. Do you remember when Dr. Nandipa says they have received a crucial information? When Dr. Nandipa's representative said that they were abandoning their bail because they have received a crucial information. Is this the crucial information that they were talking about to say they will not proceed with the bail application simply because of this crucial information? So maybe somehow there was a communication between Thabo Baxter and Dr. Nandipa through their legal representative to say, if we use this strategy, perhaps they want to get somewhere with the strategy. Maybe they want a way to escape and never be captured again. I just don't know, but it really doesn't make sense that you're saying, please confirm my identity. Who in the world will do that? Like, honestly speaking, at the same time, when you look at what Thabo Baxter is asking versus what the state is doing, you're like, it's quite interesting, because the state hasn't actually provided evidence that really the person in front of us is really Thabo Baxter. However, the NPA, which they represent the state in this case, they are saying no. Remember that the charges, the part of the charges is the very same issue where we debate that. So you guys, you wanna take the case itself and make it and debate it in this process. No, at this moment we are not talking about that. Later, when we get into the actual case, that's when we will address the issue of identity. It is part and parcel of the actual case. And when he brought that angle, and I was like, wow, okay. So I'm just wondering at this moment, what will Thabo Baxter, what will the state say about Thabo Baxter? Which evidence are they going to provide before us to say, well, yes, the person who died in the sale is not Thabo Baxter. This is the real Thabo Baxter. It's the Thabo Baxter that we arrested earlier on and sentenced, and then later on he escaped, and then we re-arrested him. This is the same Thabo Baxter. But then, even though there is this discussion whether this is real Thabo Baxter or not, we now know that the person that died on cell 35, which is the place of Thabo Baxter, it was not Thabo Baxter. So the argument right now is just the validity of the statement from the Department of Home Affairs. You know what I'm saying? It's just a silly argument. It doesn't hold water if you're looking at the fact that really autopsy has confirmed that the person found on cell 35 was not Thabo Baxter. So the argument of Thabo Baxter's identity, Thabo Baxter died in prison, it doesn't hold water because of the autopsy that revealed that it is actually Bareng Watwat's family's son that died on cell 35. Do you see now the angle in which they are trying to bring their defense? You're like, come on, it doesn't make sense, because really we know that it's not Thabo Baxter. But maybe the stamp, you know, because DNA has proven that it's not Thabo Baxter. So maybe now we need to look at who stamped that that fake death certificate. So now it means that we really have to see somebody from the Department of Home Affairs getting arrested for authorizing the death of Thabo Baxter with inverted commas, because the actual death never occurred. I don't know if you see what they are trying to do. It's just a playing game, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of it all, now they know that there's autopsy that proves beyond reasonable doubt through DNA that the guy who died on the sale, it is not Thabo Baxter, but in fact it is this person, you know what I'm saying, which he has been buried. So looking at all this angle where these people are taking this angle, Thabo Baxter has got nothing to lose at this moment. He's in prison, so he's bringing these angles and this angle just to frustrate the justice system, just to frustrate them. But he's got nothing to lose. He's serving 2 or 3 life sentences, so he's got really nothing to lose. A person that has got all to lose is Dr. Nandipa. At this moment, he's hoping for either going out of prison for free, or she is hoping to walk out of prison for free, or with a suspended sentence, or with a lighter sentence. So she's the only person here who's got no time to lose. But Thabo Baxter can frustrate the hell of you, and there's nothing that you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just hoping and wishing that I wish Thabo Baxter would be given an opportunity to speak. I'm just wishing. I'm trying to understand what will come out of this man. What will this man say? Because he's burning. He really want to say something. Having said all of these things, guys, what's your take about this? I'll see you again on the next video. But until the next video, please take care.